Hello and welcome back to the Co-Living Life. In this video, we'll talk about co-buying as a means of co-living. In a 2023 survey, Zillow found that 14% of homebuyers bought a home with a friend, and that 1 in 5 up and coming homebuyers say they intend to do the same. And the reasons given were mostly financial in nature, not having enough income to qualify for a mortgage on their own, and home prices being just too high. We've been talking about the benefits of co-living on this channel, but we want to bridge that to co-buying as well. Benefits for co-buying could be affordability, having someone to share those upfront costs in terms of getting into the home from a down payment perspective or a closing cost perspective, but then also having someone to share the living expenses with, so utilities, repairs, insurance, furnishings, even food. The safety benefit. Having co-living mates with varying schedules could be a deterrent to would-be intruders. The social impacts. Having that companionship, someone to share meals with, to go on outings with, and even to travel with. But there are 5 things I'd like for you to consider as you think through the co-buying and co-living paradox. Number 1, compatibility. Have to find the right person or persons. Make sure that they're stable, that they're business minded, and that they're trustworthy. And get to know their friends and relatives. What's the old adage? Birds of a feather flock together. Get to know that person or that group of people really well before you move forward with co-buying. Secondly, consult a legal advisor to determine the co-buying structure. Will you be joint tenants? Will you be tenants in common? Do you need to establish an LLC? Get that structure together before you make the decision to buy. Thirdly, begin with the end. Talk about move-out considerations. How would you go about replacing a co-living mate? What would you do if a co-living mate wanted to refinance and cash out or sell their interest in the property? So start with that discussion at the beginning. Fourthly, consult with a financial consultant to determine the impacts of this co-buying opportunity on your credit. With more than one person being on a mortgage, if you finance the property, how does that impact you individually? And then lastly, consult with a tax consultant for implications and information related to the tax impacts to you individually and or any legal entity that you establish to make the co-buying purchase. So is co-buying a home with friends right for you? If it is, it'll really depend on how well you plan it and what your circumstances are. It could be an amazing way to break into uh, a difficult housing market and to share the costs, but it's essential that you go into it informed, have the information you need, and go in with your eyes wide open. I believe if you're prepared and you have made the right financial and legal commitments, it could be a great way to get a solid plan in place for your future, for your retirement, for building equity and investing in yourself and in a community. Thanks so much. I hope you found this video useful, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time.